Alrighty. Oh, and you can hear me really well. Look at that. Oh man, I'm finally doing these things correct. Crazy. Oh, except one thing. Hold on. All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Wheeler's Minis. I know I just streamed yesterday, but I told you that I'd be doing a character creation stream each month, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So before I get started, a few quick things to get out of the way. One, if you aren't already following the channel, please do. If you have the financial ability to, please consider subscribing or going to my affiliate link for Eldritch Foundry and purchasing something there. I would really appreciate it. So today we're going to be making a character and going to be using the alpha color engine. It is still a work in progress, so any shortcomings you have with it, just understand that it is being worked on consistently. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, actually I'm going to turn this up and then I'm going to turn the music down from here. You can still hear it. It won't be as loud. There we go. But yeah, so the color engine is still in alpha, but I got early access to it, and I have early access from the Kickstarter that just ended. Really excited. There's a lot of cool things that are coming in with it. I did order a mini. I am waiting on it. I don't know if they were probably ready for the one that I had coming through, so we'll see. And I will definitely post pictures of it as soon as it's done. But to continue with what I was saying, if you aren't already following me on all my socials, please do, at Wheeler's Minis on pretty much everything. Go to my website and purchase something if you would like to financially assist me in other ways. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and dive right into it. For the first probably few times that I'm going to do this, I'm definitely going to be doing rolling. But if this starts to pop off and more people start to come in and hang out with me, then I'll let you guys decide. We'll do like a full whole stream about it. But for now, I'm going to be doing rolling. I did a little bit of pre-work before this, so I'm not as out of it. But we have 3 that we've already done. So that limits what we're able to roll when we create the character. So I'm going to count through the ones, and I will basically roll d20 and decide then. So Elf's going to be 1. Alien's going to be nixed out of it because I just don't do a lot of sci-fi stuff. Maybe at some point in the future when I decide to get into that, I'll do that. But for now, it's not there. Dragon Spawn, Half Ogre, Dwarf. Already did Furbolg, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Already did Quit or Tabaxi. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It works. All right. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to roll for our class. But first, I will roll a d20. 15. I don't remember what that is, so I'm going to have to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 is an illithid. I'm gonna re-roll because I've been doing a lot of gray purplish skin tones and I want to try get 12. Okay, so 14, 13, no, yeah, 14, 13, 12. Cobalt. Okay. I can work with that, I think. He's so small. All right, I'm gonna roll one more time. Not 20. Oh, I love the idea of painting a Warforged character. Normally I just roll and I take it, but I've been painting a lot of small things recently and a lot of grayish skin tones. So doing metal is actually something that I should work on. So we're going to do that. And then we did a Blood Hunter last time. So we've got Artificer, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, and Wizard in our options. So I roll a d12. There's only 11, so if I roll a 12, I get to pick 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. A Cleric, okay. And then... oh, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh my god. 24, 25. Okay. I'll just... I'll just roll a d20 and we'll see what happens. 18. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Keeper domain. What is that from? Focus on social bonds and well-regulated communities. Communities might be as small as the adventuring party or as large as a city. Not partnered content. That's just a straight... let me read a little bit. Shore up allies reserves. You an ally... you can remove that condition. You gain the ability to infuse your weapon strikes. You exert your power. Call them back from the brink of death. Use this feature. This and it's interesting. That's cool. It must be one of the newer ones. Now in leadership positions. Okay. We'll do that. All right, upper body. We'll make him not that tall. Make him just about 6 feet. Make his head a little normal. Make him a little lithe. He has metal arms. Kind of like the way that he looks right now. Cinched waist. A little bit of padding. No wings. No hair. No eyebrows. Eyes are definitely metallic. No ears. It's got I think I like just the robotic ears. Yeah, we'll just go with robotic. No beard. Make him happy. It might be a shorter stream than I thought. But honestly, not a bad thing. Most of it's going to come into what we choose to have him wear. So let me just make sure. I need to double check for species. We've got That is what you see. This made ne Theros Fidged. Living Stone, quirks, Warforged names, size, speed. Cannot resistance to poison damage. Your body's built-in defense layers, which can be enhanced with armor. You can don armor with which you have proficiency. While you live, the armor incorporated in your body can be removed against your will. That's pretty cool. So I won't do any like major pieces. I'll probably just do like little additions and things. Oh, but let's see. Definitely no helmet. I'm gonna unlink all of these because I want to do just tiny pieces on his whole thing. I like that. That looks cool. I like the idea of he's just like a hodgepodge, like he's kind of timeless. Yeah, so I like the idea of like he is this well-known character within the community that is like um he's been around nobody knows how long, and the pieces of his armor are pieces that like former party members of parties that he's gone to and been a part of has like given him, and so he's kind of just like a hodgepodge mess of things, which I think is just I think it's going to be really cool. Too much, but it's all metal pieces. Do that. He doesn't really need armor. That's the thing. Like, I think he can just go without it. He just has pieces. I like the ruined gorget. I think that looks good. But like, he doesn't need armor. Um, yeah, it's so cool because like it is just and like these pieces it'll be like a hodgepodge of metal, so we'll just look like a junkyard, but like in such a cool way. Love that. Yeah, scaled sleeve is cool. It's just a really like, again, it's one of those things where I don't come up with these things beforehand. It just when the character is made, it just ends up working really well. And then I come up with a fun story. He definitely wouldn't wear leather. He would just integrate a lot of metal into his um outfit. So I think I like that. That's cool. Kind of like the Forest Guard ones. I do like the idea of a cape. I think I'm gonna give him like a tattered cape that he's probably had from his like first group. That he's just never. He's probably gotten it stitched a couple times, but I just love that idea. God, this is every time I do this, it's so much fun because like the character models look really good, all of the assets look really good, and then you just come up with a cool story. Like he's the leader of a small village that um constantly like is on the edge of like a very dangerous space, and he's just constantly going and helping adventures out. It's like a level 20 character just because he's been around so long. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right. So the question is, he's a keeper domain cleric. Command, Hunter's Mark, Warding Bond, Spirit Guardians, Death Ward, Hallow, Telepathic Bond. So he's more of a protector, but it says martial weapons too, and fighting fit. So he's definitely a fighter. I don't know why I like this idea of him wielding a mace. I just think it's kind of cool. Or Morning Star, my bad. That's a little too much. I like the Morning Star. I just don't like the. I just don't think he's a being a metal person. Like slashing and piercing doesn't do as much, so he's probably more of a bludgeoning person. At least that's what I like to think. All right, and then definitely has a shield. Also, a part of his like the things that he's gotten from friends. I like the idea of him just having a kite shield, and then I can paint something on it, because I'm really bad at freehand, and that might be a good opportunity for me to do some freehand. So we'll do that. I don't think he needs anything on his back. I don't think he needs anything on his side either. He's definitely a one and done kind of guy. You know, he's going to go out with the stuff that he's got, and that's about it. Maybe having like a weapon on his side that was from a friend that he keeps with him. Nah, that's too much. He probably has like a museum at his house. All right. So we've got stance. I don't think there's any of the heroic ones I like. For this one. The heroic ones are really cool for other ones. That's what I did for the Blood Hunter last time, and I absolutely loved it. He is a defensive boy, so maybe that's... I actually kind of like that look. I'm going to put on Limitless because that means that I'll be able to print it. I want more of just like a straight forward. Yeah, I like that. All right, let me work on the cape a little bit because it tends to get caught up with everything on the back. Just want to make sure it's not getting... And we'll do a little bit of painting on him to give me a good idea of how I want things to go. I'm going to do this pauldron first, although I think it fixed itself because of his pose. And this pauldron... liked where it was at. Just want to make sure the pose is good. What I might be able to do is move the arm a little bit. Anything. Yeah, that helped out a little bit. Make sure. Yeah, that was better. Hell yeah. Let's go back to the cape. See if I can down the not the one that I wanted. Still need them up. Sweet. Looks good. Oh yeah. Love that. He looks really cool. All right, the base. Just a good old dungeon base. I like. Does he need anything on his base? No, I think that's good as it is. All right, so now his name. That was the reason why I kept the thing up. Oh, names. I'm gonna name him Morningstar. Just because I like that name. Most of the names are like Anchor, Lucky, Mace, Pants, Pierce. Like just it says that they're given names by their comrades. So I just like the idea that his name is Morningstar because it like has a vibe of being like a protector name. I just like it. But yeah. So I'm gonna add that to the cart. I'm gonna check out. Generate those designs so I can print them out. But before that, we're going to go into the color. Oh, so you guys can see. the cool color engine. So that's like, it's basic colors. You've got stone, you've got wood, you got metal, you got skin, hair, leather, magic, plastic, general, cloth, bone, things like that. It's been updated since I last used it, which is awesome. They have a lot of really cool colors in there though. So we're mostly gonna be working with metal on this one. But yeah, we can also do custom colors if we want to, which is just so cool. You can do shadows, highlights. You can brush things on, which is really cool. But yeah. All right, so I definitely want it to be a darker wooden texture. And then for his underside, and then metal. We're gonna do darker metal on the Morning Star. And metal on the shield. And I want him to be more... And then similarly, we'll do Holdrina color. It's fun because I have to pick out different colorations. I think this is like a rusty metal. This is probably like a patinaed metal. Yeah. So we'll do... And then greener metal down here for the forest ones. And just to get some leather in there, I'll do black leather for that. A similar green for that. That. And then for his that for his blue tinged metal, and then hue colored. Do that for his gorget. And then I also kind of like that look for his body too. Alright, so we've got that. Alright, let's go back to leather. Nope, that won't do that part. Alright, so we'll go to cloth then. And I like that. Alright, and we're missing pieces of his... Darker, wasn't it? This one, no. This? This? It's gotta be this. And then for the scales, I wanted to do like a red scaling. Then we'll do gold for that. Leather for this. Oh yeah. He just looks so cool. But yeah, there's like a lot of different colorations in here to work with. There's shading and things. And if you really want to, you can get really tiny with the radius and the hardness. And so we'll go to metal and do like a really shiny metal. You can brush on. You can brush on specific colorations to add like your own highlights to it, which is really cool. But to like give it a different look. So like for his head. Maybe like a patinaed copper. Like giving it like a coloring it in and working through stuff like that. So since I want this to be leather, radius of it without all right, so back brush, leather, darker leather, over the radius a little bit. Don't mess it up. But you can like go in and paint stuff, and I think some of the brush effects got added, but they're probably not in yet. But you can like dry brush and things like that, and it's really just a cool, like very customizable character color, where you can do presets, or if you have like an iPad that can run the Foundry software, you can use a brush, basically color things in, which actually does make me wonder. I'll have to reach out and ask, but I know that there is, at least I'm pretty sure that there is connection ability when it comes to like Tailspire and things. I wonder if you'll be able to input characters that you've colored into, I'll have to ask, into Tailspire. So like you can just color them how you want to. You can paint them on the website and do that. I wonder if that's something you can do. That would be really cool. Yeah, there's just a lot of really cool attributes to this. So like there's magical abilities. I'm gonna turn the radius way down and get in real close, where you can like add glowy texture or color, and it's cool too because it's very much customizable. Again, one of my favorite parts about Eldritch Foundry is the assets, but being able to customize them even more for color prints is really dope. And I was the more and more am I happy that when I think her name was Kate, when she put the posting up of like, hey, does anyone want to become an affiliate? I was like, yes, because it's given me cool opportunities to be able to show you guys this stuff and work on it and do stuff with it. I'm not a good digital painter. I'm more of a in-person medium, but you can do stuff like this, and you can have, it's a runed gorget, so you can have that. You could change the color of the, so say I want like a darker metal tone for these bolts. You can do that. Unless I already did that color on here, which is very possible. But yeah, just a bunch of cool stuff. If you want to add like your specular highlights and things in, so that when it's printed, it has like a really nice. It already has a really good highlight system, but if you just wanted to add more in there, you can. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So stone, I did darker stone object. Oh, and then you can go into parts too and do specific parts. That wasn't available last time either. They've definitely updated this quite a bit, which is awesome. Um, so I'm not able to show off any of the skin tones, unfortunately, just because he is a metal guy. But the bones too, really really cool. Different hair colors, which is awesome. Um, the general tones, like there's just a lot. There's a lot, and I really have enjoyed working with it, and I'm super excited um, to continue to. Yeah, I mean, just fucking it's so cool. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong one. What this one? Too dark. This one. There we go. I wonder if I can do. Oh, I can. I can do parts of this. So hold on. This is updated since I last did things, and now I'm super excited. Hell yeah! Look at that! Look at that! So again, it's an alpha still, but even since I used it a week and a half ago, there's been a lot of updates to it. So it's being worked on. Oh, I forgot the eyes. That's what I forgot. Well, let's add magic eyes. We want orange. Like a green better. Like a lot of stuff has been added, which is awesome. And I'm loving the whole thing. It just looks really really cool. But yeah, that's about it. We're gonna continue to do this. Hopefully, have its own stream moving forward. Oh goodness! But as you can see, 45 to get a colored resin piece is not bad at all, especially with the customization they have. I will be sending pictures out when I get the piece that I did, but it was in the old thing, so I don't know if it's been updated or not. I have no idea. But working on this today has just got me really, really excited. So, this is the guy that we're going to be painting next week. Morningstar, our unaged Freeran-like character who has watched a lot of the parties that he's been a part of die through time and is kind of hodgepodge pieces of them onto his body. This might be how we paint him, might not be. I might try some NMM or non-metallic metal to work on him. Tomorrow we're gonna have mini paint and chill again. But yeah, I'm trying to do this professionally, so I appreciate you guys hanging out, sticking around, watching me paint this guy. Shorter stream, but honestly pretty great. And again, really really excited to paint this guy and for the color engine. You guys should be really excited about this. There's a lot of cool stuff coming to it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Time for some mini paint and chill. Until then, have a great rest of your day and a great morning tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow for some painting. All right. Later, guys.